Richard, what is the challenge presented by T.Y. Hilton?
He's small. He's fast. He's shifty. Explodes out of his in and out of his breaks. Obviously, he has great top end speed. So you got to be aware of where he is on the field at all times.
Were you hoping you get a chance to play against Andrew this week, or?
Actually, no. I was hoping I would not. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I hope he does get back. I'm not sure what's going on with him, but you wish nothing but the best for him and hope that he's healthy the rest of the year. But yeah, I'm good either way.
What do you remember about the 2013 game against them?
I think I remember we had the lead early and we somehow tricked it off at the end. They made some big plays. We made some big plays, and we kind of let that one get away.
How's the defense feel about how it went Sunday?
It is so weird to just see you behind your phone like that.
It's really weird to do it, believe me.
It's odd. We started off fast. I think we played 47 plays in the first half, and I think the game before we played 53. So, it was just, one of those games where we had to get off the field. I think we had 4 or 5 3-and-outs early. And they caught a rhythm. They caught a rhythm in the second half. They made some adjustments. They caught us in some weird formations and had some miscommunications on motions, but some things that were easily fixed.
The big plays, especially in the running game, are so rare for you guys to give up. Just how strange is that to see, and how confident are you can get it cleaned up?
Oh, I'm really confident. It was really strange. It was a very unique play. They had given us just about every run in the book, and that was another unique play that they gave us, and they were able to make a play. There was a miscommunication in the back end, so we had nobody in the hole. So just perfect storm of things happened.
How have your comments and the teammates' comments from after Sunday's game about what you did been received, you think?
I think they've been received positively for the most part. I think at this point in time, there are certain people in this world who already have their opinions made up. Their eyes are closed, their ears are closed, so they are no longer formulating opinions. So those people you can't be concerned with. Their opinions in the matter, their criticisms, et cetera, because their criticisms are going to be bad no matter what. You could say the sky is blue, and they'll be upset that you said the sky was blue because they don't like the way you said it. But I think for the most part, for those that are accepting in our society, those people that are open and have open hearts and a good moral compass, I think they were received incredibly well. At the end of the day, you can't make everybody happy, and we're not trying to. We're just trying to help people become more aware of the issues that are out there, the injustice and inequality that's in the world, and I think we did that. I think that some people are happy to miss that message because it has little to no effect on them, and so they want to come watch a football game and throw their problems to the sides, but this isn't one of their problems, so it makes it even less relevant when we bring it up and more frustrating for people like that because they're like, man, this isn't a problem that I want to have to deal with. This isn't a problem that I don't want to feel this kind of uncomfortable. And we're making sure that people understand that this world is for everybody. This country, we're all American. I think sometimes our president gets into the we and them kind of conversations, and sometimes you wonder who's we and who's them, because this time he was saying saying in regards to NFL players, which is always, you can always take it whatever way you want to, but I think when you're the president of the United States and you're talking about fellow Americans, you always have to say we, or you become divisive. If you're the president of the United States and you say we, them, and you're talking about Americans, it's divisive. And then when your followers and your supporters continue to press that rhetoric, to press that message, and then say that other people are being divisive because they react to his statements, then you get the problems that we have today. And you get people that need to make a stand and need to protest, and that's what you've seen. I think it's a combination of a lot of things.
What are your thoughts, Richard, going forward? You talked about making a statement and sort of the question of taking a stand and what you guys do going forward as a team.
That's a great question. That's still to be discussed because last week was a pivotal moment for the league in general to stand, to show continuity, to show togetherness, to show that we will not be, we will not be bullied in a sense by the President of the United States and his words, and we will not be divided by those words. And I think that was awesome. I think this week will each week will be different. I'm sure guys will do different things, but I think the message came across. And I think guys are going to look for more ways to get involved and make a difference in other ways.
Richard, you told Klemko of SI after the game that Russell Wilson's decision and his activism was important for you guys. Can you describe, was that a surprise that he talked to you about it? What was the influence?
Well, you know, at times in this league, the quarterbacks are looked at differently, obviously, for various reasons. They touch the ball every play. A lot of times they're the most recognizable names and faces on the team. And they have certain brands to protect in a way, certain images to uphold. And you understand that. You understand that as players. That you don't hear about the biggest name players in our league until recently. Honestly, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers have both spoken on the issue since, but they're very cautious about what they say and what they do. And I think him opening up and understanding that this was a bigger issue and that it will have an effect on not only him but his family and his kids kind of woke him up. And I think that's awesome. You know, I think he was very human. He was very vulnerable talking to the team, and I think that was a huge moment for him, and I was incredibly proud of him.
And what did you say? What was the context of your support for him?
Oh yeah, I mean he was just giving his suggestions about what he thinks we could do as a team together, and we supported what he said. But obviously there are 53 guys on the team, probably 100 or so if you include coaches and practice squad, et cetera, et cetera. So we had to do something that made everybody comfortable.
To you, was that the moment he joined the effort?
I don't think he was ever not in the effort, but I think that was him being more active than he had been in the past.
What would you like to see you guys do on Sunday?
I'm not sure. Honestly, that's not the most relevant thing. What I think we should do on Sunday. What I would like to see is that the inequality and divisiveness stop. I would like racism and bigotry to stop. If that stopped, then the demonstrations can stop. So my message to everyone out there is, hey, let's just stop the racism, bigotry, and inequality, and there's nothing for these players to protest.
Washington State coach Mike Leach was on a teleconference yesterday, talking about protests, and he endorsed the idea of protests in general, saying, hey, our country was built on this. But when it came to the NFL protests, he thought they were a little broad. Everyone, inequality, brutality, everyone's against that, but he thought if there was something more specific, we want to see this specifically change or that specifically change.
It's crazy that inequality and racism is a broad brush that brushes across America every single day, and he as a white adult probably doesn't have to deal with it as much, so it doesn't seem as relevant to him, which is pretty incredible because it's been pretty well documented as of late, especially. And seeing as he's going to have to recruit players of color to his university, I would think he would be more sympathetic. But, good luck to him.